friends, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are good and living your life peacefully. Today's topic is most interesting because today I will tell you some basics things of traveling, how you can go for a long traveling or you can go with your friend also. But I will tell you what's the benefit and what is related to the places you are going to travel. So before starting this video, I want to tell you that if you are a student like me and wants to speak English fluently and confidently, then please start your English from this book because the name of this book is Panchtantra, and this book has at least 50 to 60 stories, small stories which you will like most. And the most interesting things about this book is this in this books all the stories you have listened on your childhood. So when you will read it, you will remember your whole childhood by this, and you will never feel bored while reading this book. It is not costly, it is much cheaper, and it is at least its cost is at least 70 rupees. You can go and you can purchase it anywhere from it. So please, you should start reading from this, and I will tell you in the last some futures of learning English. So before starting this video, I have already told that what's in the ending I will tell you. So without wasting our time, let us coming to the point. So friends, if you are a student and wants to, and if you are feeling something bored and wants to spend some time with friends and wants to go on a trip with friends, or you want to go a lonely trip, then don't worry, I will tell you some few things because I have came it's happened at least 1 or 2 months from a trip where I was gone for a mountain climb, which was one of the highest, one of the biggest, or I can say it is highest and biggest mountain in the our state, and the name of that mountain is Parasnath. That is in Parasnath. So I have gone there and with friends. But sometimes I feel regrettable while my climbing. I will share with you that what you should do and what should you avoid, which mistakes I have done and which mistake you should don't have to do. So while the video telling to know the whole video, we we I and my friends were we planning, and suddenly we made a planning in a winter, and it's at least 7 to 8 p.m. and we made a planning of going to Parasnath. So it was my first time of going on trip with friends. So I took a permission with my parents, and they allowed me and they gave me money at least 500, and that was enough for that. And you can I have came and I have spent at least 350 rupees on that. I have not purchased any useless thing, or I spent on useless thing. So whenever you will go for trip, you can go with your friends. And when you when I was going, and I was very afraid of going with friends, not with friends because it was my first time, that's why I was afraid. But my friends had experience because they have gone many times. I have not to travel anymore with friends, or because I am telling this one thing because many students used to go on a trip with her their classmate with their classmate. And when you are studying, suppose you are studying from 1 to 10th standard, they used to get out from their school on trip. So but I have never get from this because of my financial condition. But somehow I realized that money there is no need of much money, and There is no need to go for there is doesn't means I want to say that money is not needed, much money is not needed for these all things. So I have started saving, and at least I saved. And even when I asked my parents, they also gave me 500, and that was enough for that trip. So and I asked, so when I was going with my friends, I asked my friend, because it was my first time to going a trip. So I asked my friend, what should I took with myself on this trip. So he asked me, he tell me that you should take at least one bag and some clothes, and at least two water bottle, because we are climbing a highest mountain of our state. So there is no water, and we started climbing our mountain, and we went out of home, and I touched the feet of our parents and get out from there. So and the journey was smooth, and I enjoyed the journey fully, but some mistakes I regret of doing the whole thing. When I was climbing, when sorry, let me tell you about this travel. When I go to a station, my Kodroma station, the distance from this was, first of all I used to go, I have to go my Kodroma station, and then from there we had to go to parasnath station. So we went to Kodroma station from auto, and it took at least 30 minutes not, at least 15 minutes, and it took 30 rupees of going there. And from there, what from Kodrma to Parasnath, it took 60 rupees of tickets. But we do not take tickets, all friends. At time going we took the ticket, but when we are coming back we did not take the tickets. So we there was a lot of crowd, and I was afraid that how I can climb about this. When I was started climbing, the train was moving a little bit, so I was got more nervous and got more afraid about climbing the train. So when my friend helped me climbing this, and I think he is best for all, and he's always good for us. He used to think always a good things about all people. Never he thinks of negative of those people who used to. So that's why I like him very much. And my old friends are like my old friends are supportive, and they used to just help each other. Whenever I ask him for any such kind of financial issue, they used to help me without asking any question. And I like them very much. I also help them, they also like me, I know. But coming to the point that when we reached Parasnath, Parasnath station, we clicked some photos together, and save images on and post some images on our Instagram. So we went, and then there at least it took 60 to 70 rupees from Parasnath to the mountain, Parasnath mountain. So we go, and I whenever I have seen on reels or whatever, so everyone used to tell that it took at least 5 to 6 hours to climb. But we, however, when we start climbing that mountain, we watch the time, and at the time when we reach there, the uh, we at least took 3 hours, 3 hours 30 minutes. So they all used to sell, and we were happy that we are thinking that why the people used to talk that it took at least 5 to 6 hours on climbing these hills. And we climbed all to the mountain on at least on 3 hours 30 minutes. So that's why we are happy. We started climbing on time 11 p.m. and we reached there at least 2 a.m. So 2 2 to 30 a.m. at least 3 a.m. we reached there. And it's time, there was winter time, so we took our clothes, winter clothes. So and the most regrettable things was I was carrying bag and climbing the mountain. My whole friends were without bag, except those we both. The person, my friend whom I asked, what should I to take with me? That guy and only I took the bag, and we both were feeling regret that why we took this bag. This was just like, you know how it's feel when you get tired and someone says that please do this work at least. That's like so. But however we managed and climbed happily and enjoyingly. At night it was afraid of some kind of animals, but I seen the people of there used to work very hard. They used to climb there with some bamboos on their heads and climbing. The ladies, the aunties I saw, they were completely amazing, and there are some many kind of business. People used to climb the mountain on their motorcycle means they used to charge at least 2 or 300 to climb their mountains. I was just I was just shocked at how someone can climb this mountain from their bikes, and literally they were amazing. And they they their driving experiences literally they shocked me. And many people, four people used to take on their shoulder to climb some kind of supportive there was to used to climb for their money. But but we did not do because we have gone on this trip not to climb with other support. We used to take some kind of lathis, and my friend were the main reason we were climbing to spend some friendly time with friends. And we went there, we climbed in the morning. It was very cold, and we were not able to get a sleep because there was a lot of cold. So we used to go and purchase matches. So the small matches took at one matches took 10 rupees. So we were shocked that there was all the things were expensive. One 5 rupees kurkure's cost was 20 rupees. You can think how this were happening. And they literally, yes, I think they are right because how they used to what's the hard work they needs to climb the mountain, how the things they used to take there. And so I climbed, and we were in the morning. There is not only one mountain. There are a lot of mountains attached with each other. So we climbed. There are at least 6 or 7 mountains. So we started climbing from with friends, and we clicked a lot of pictures and post on Instagram. And still I have that photos, but I can't share with you because I don't want to. I don't want to share pictures. So if you are here and watching this video, so thank you. And I have already told you in the beginning that I will share some apps to improve our English. So if you are a student like me then and wants to improve English, then you should use at least these two apps. First app is Stimular. Helps you in improving your pronunciation, and it's also a start preparation for some kind of interviews. If you are preparing for a job and then it's to the interview, then you can prepare from there also, and you can improve your grammars more better than you. So you should go and practice there, and you can make a daily streak. And the second is Substacks. In this, many rich people or many professional people used to write an article because they don't want to make a reels, and they wants to write. So they used to write an article and they used to post on their channel. So you should go and read those professional articles, which will be they used to write how they make their company, what's their network, and how they used to work on their daily basis. So if you have watched the video till here, then thank you very much, and please keep supporting me like this. Thank you very much.